racing since I was 6, so that makes it about 13, almost 14 years now. So, yeah. My brother was involved with it, and he basically just went out with his friend to the track and decided, hey, I'm going to try this out, and then saw little girls out there and was like nudging my mom and dad to get me out there because he didn't want me to dance or anything too girly because he wanted to be able to do something with me. And so I went out there with him. I chickened out, wouldn't do it at first. I literally walked off the gate and was like, I'm not racing. And then I came back the next week after my dad had tried to revoke or take my license back. He's like, okay, well, let us try one more time. And I went and did it, and history. Wow. When I was growing up, I always looked up to Kim Hayashi, who's a girl pro BMX racer, and just because of, you know, her dedication to school, her dedication to getting on the track and riding like the boys and just, you know, never backing down, I always really looked up to that and wanted to ride like that. And then, you know, nowadays I really look up to my boyfriend, actually, Sam Willoughby. Yeah, he's a very focused athlete, and it just really inspires me to want to be better as an all-around person and give it my all at whatever I do. And, you know, you always got to thank your parents for, you know, inspiring you to be a better person, just doing everything right for you. My local track is Pineview Park BMX in St. Cloud, Minnesota, and well, that's the track I grew up riding. My parents started it in '99, and I now live in San Diego, so I ride locally at the Olympic Training Center out in Chula Vista, but I still call Pineview my home track every day because that's what I was born and raised, and definitely my roots come from there. I ride nearly every day of the week, one way or the other. I try to take the weekends off and be like a normal person and have a normal life, but then half the time we're out here on the weekend anyway, so at the Nationals and doing all that. Yeah, I definitely try to ride every day of the week just because I enjoy it so much, and it's a good time. So the best thing you can practice is, you know, your bike handling, bike skills, and you get that by being on the bike. So I actually really like step-ups. I think they're a good jump. Sometimes they're small and you manual through them, or they're deep, and then sometimes they're really big and you have to jump over the top. And I don't know, when you come down the backside of a step up, it's just always like you get a lot of speed, and I don't know, I like speed, so. At like airports and stuff, I always get pegged as a gymnast, which I was for 10 years, so I guess it's a good guess. But because I'm small and pretty compact, muscly, they always just assume, you know, anything but BMX. I'm a girl, and it's pretty cool when I say, yeah, I race BMX actually, and they're like around those dirt tracks, like, isn't that what the boys do? And they're just like flustered, and they just think it's so cool. And yeah, I definitely intrigue people's interests when I tell them how to ride BMX. I'd have to say the '05 Worlds in Paris. It was my first World Championships out of the country. Well, first World Championships ever, and one of my first major competitions out of the country. And the atmosphere in like an enclosed arena and how loud it is, and just the feeling that it's, you know, the soccer players get football, they all get this arena feeling, and it's pretty cool to have stands filled up, and you know, in France, cycling's huge, and to have the fan base be so loud, and you know, they bring the crowd down to silent when you're in the gate, and they've got a heartbeat going. Everything about the race is just like adrenaline building, and I thought that was a pretty cool event.